pleasure to welcome you all to this evening's event. We are truly honored to have you join us for what promises to be an insightful and enriching event. Without further ado, let me call upon Dr. Mahesh Rao, President of TiE Mysuru, to deliver the welcome address.
I can't hear you. Good evening. Good. That's good to hear. That means that you are all energetic and full of energy, trying to make sure that you learn something today. Today we are trying to have a knowledge series program where we are going to be educating you on all the government programs which are available to you as a startup. To do that in a very good fashion, Mr. Gopinath is here. Thank you, sir, for coming. We appreciate your time and energy. So he has taken the time driving all the way from Bengaluru to here. He was very busy in the morning, already giving a lecture at Doordarshan. After that, he took over from, he started from Bengaluru. Of course, the highway is good, so he was able to cover in 2 hours and come over here. So there is some progress. And even if it is a little bit slow, but there is progress, and that's helping all of us. So thank you very much for coming. So what is TiE is all about? Let me take a couple of minutes to indicate to you. Most of you know, but what do we do? The TiE Mysuru chapter is one of the youngest chapters, and TiE chapters in India, there are 26 of them now, and worldwide we have 65 chapters, and in 14 countries we are there, okay? So we are very, what you call it as a vibrant chapters, which are helping entrepreneurs to develop their skills. And how do we do that? We do that with 5 different pillars of TiE: mentoring, educating. Educating is this, for example, networking, and incubation, and investment. All of that we do. In Mysuru, we are very active from that perspective. And I would be not doing justice if I don't talk about the TiE Global Summit, which is going to happen from December 9th to 12th. And December 12th is going to be in Mysuru, and it is in the Infosys campus, and followed by a TiE Global Awards at the Mysuru Palace, and a dinner. So if you are a charter member, it is free. Please do register. For associate members, there is a fee, and institutional members and all of that, there is a fee, small fee, to cover the cost. But please do register. It will be about 250 charter members from all over the world are coming to Mysuru. So it will be a wonderful opportunity for you to network, mix with them, talk to them, find out. And today I was able to hear that at least 3 of our associate members said that hey, coming to TiE has helped me form my network, get some ideas, get some help, all of that. That is what TiE is all about. Nurturing you, making you, and helping you with your entrepreneurial journey. With that, let me invite the next person to come and introduce our speaker today, and then take it over. Thank you very much, and welcome again.
For the warm welcome. Now I would like to introduce the esteemed speaker of the evening. We are privileged to have with us Mr. R.Gopinath Rao, the Deputy Director of MSME Development and Facilitation Office. Mr. Rao is a highly respected authority in his field with extensive experience in guiding MSMEs and startups towards government funding support. I now request Ms. Mukti N., the student member from Slate by Cresta College, to introduce Mr. Rao.
Good evening, everybody. I, Mukti N. Patel from Slate by Cresta, take privilege in welcoming the speaker of the day, Mr. Gopinath Rao. Mr. Gopinath Rao is an accomplished professional with over 25 years of experience in the textile and MSME sectors. Currently serving as a Deputy Director at the Micro, Small and Medium Enterprises Development and Facilitation Office, Government of India. Mr. Rao has a rich background in textile manufacturing, having worked with various leading companies like Bini Limited, Siaram's Textile Mills, Gokaldas Images, and Shai Exports. His career in the MSME sector spans over 2 decades, during which he has played a pivotal role in various regions including Haryana, Punjab, and Meghalaya. Mr. Rao has undergone extensive training in areas such as ISO 9000, export management, and digital marketing for SMEs. He has also organized and facilitated over 250 training programs aimed at enhancing entrepreneurship and MSE development. As a mentor, Mr. Rao has been instrumental in guiding entrepreneurs, organizing national and state level development programs, and assisting over 250 entrepreneurs through various government schemes and market links. Currently, he leads the Champions Portal division, which connects SMEs with financial institutions, government departments, and other key stakeholders. We're very privileged to have you here with us, sir. Thank you.
Thank you for the introduction. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming Mr. R.Gopinath Rao to take us through a comprehensive session on government funding support for MSMEs and startups.
Good afternoon to all of you. Good evening, actually. Good evening. It's really a pleasure to be with you today to share my knowledge, views, Government of India schemes for the development of existing as well as prospective entrepreneurs. When you talk about, before that, I would like to thank TiE, Mysuru, for giving me an opportunity to deliver my views and the schemes for the development of your business. When we were talking about MSME, we always take in a different fashion. Like it's a small or micro enterprises, it can be started, it is easy, or sometimes we take it in a different views. Today you see the growth of Indian economy is going fast. It is almost, we are the fifth in the largest economy in the world, growing at a faster rate. The past 10 years, if you see the development that has taken place in India, is remarkable and excellent, in spite of many odds which we are seeing, and we are noticing that. In spite of this, the industry's contribution to the growth of the country is excellent, really, it's a remarkable, I should say. In that, again, specifically MSME sector is most important sector which gives not only employment and also to the growth of the economy, nearly to 30% of the GDP. Looking at the figure and its growth and its concentration across India, length and breadth of the country, Ministry of MSME, Government of India has a lot of schemes, right from training to till handholding, including innovations, marketing support, technology upgradation, financial support for the entrepreneurs. If you look at that, the assistance that being given by the government really is great, but many of them have not understood or taken it further or are not aware of the schemes. We all focus only on the loan, how much loan we get it. Whether it's existing industry or there is a new industry or whether it's a prospect entrepreneur, we talk about how much loan I am going to get it. Before that, we don't want to homework, how much I need funding support, why I need it, how I am able to give it back to the bank once I take the loan. What is the business plan? What is the revenue generation model? These are all the major drawbacks which I have seen in many of the entrepreneurs. Maybe a small project, even for 50,000 rupees project under Mudra scheme. Just an example, I would say, one entrepreneur in Mandya, he was dealing with the millets, ragi, just a storage, just to procure the ragi, that is millet from the farmers and store it in the stores and pack it and deliver to the customers. That's all. For that, how much money he need? He need only for storing or procurement of millets. That's all. Around 50,000 is enough. But he was thinking that, sir, Mudra loan, there is a 10 lakh, sir. 50,000 is not sufficient for me. For you, it is 50,000, it is not sufficient. But scheme says for 10 lakh, sir. You increase that to 10 lakh. The project report, he says, he is telling me it increased to 10 lakhs. Then I told, Bhaiya, you not understood your own project. You are focusing only 10 lakhs. How much I need? What is my project cost? Whether if I take 10 lakhs, I am able to repay it to the bank. That all homework you have not done anything. Simply for you are focusing only on 10 lakhs. The reason why I mentioned here, many of the entrepreneurs, the prospect entrepreneurs especially in that, they fail to analyze themselves what is the project, how much you need, what is the term loan, what is the machinery is required, how to calculate for 8 hours shift of 8 hours, what is the production, what is the selling point, and then financial ratios that is required for the development of industries. Unless you are strong in that one, unless you understand the knowledge, understand the information in depth, you cannot convince the financial institutions. That is the main problem. The financial institutions are in hurry because they get a lot of more number of entrepreneurs every day during their day work. No, they can't rectify your problems or address your problems. You have to be ready with that. That is where we are lacking in that. That's where the entrepreneurs awareness program that we are doing with the prospect entrepreneurs. That is the basic things where we provide the training programs for 6 weeks, 2 weeks, and entrepreneurs awareness programs, the project identification, product identification, preparation of project report. What are the points the one should know it about that project report? How to get information on various parameters required in the project report. So these are all the things which we are going to teach during the training program. That is the prospect entrepreneurs. That is where we start the training programs for prospect entrepreneurs. If you look at the MSME, today we have around 6 to 8 crores of SMEs across length and breadth of the country. The manufacturing products is around 9,000 products in the entire range of MSME products. So no medium or a large scale industry or a PSUs can exist without the support of MSMEs. Any automobile industries, any large scale industry you take, you need the support of MSMEs. Whether it's a mechanical component, whether it's a rubber component, whether it's a plastic components, whether it's a textile components, whether it's a plastic, rubber, anything you take, MSME comes into the picture. Though there is a huge opportunities in the product identifications, most of the project which I have seen, they select only selected few numbers, especially more numbers in garments line, more numbers in food processing line. Especially when we talk about the scheme called PM Vishwakarma. The recently it was launched last year by Honorable Prime Minister. Out of 18 trades that was recognized, 90% of them opted for a garment line. PM Vishwakarma. I think you are aware of that scheme. It's a small loan arrangement being given for the Vishwakarma's entrepreneur to start there, upgrade their hand-holding them. Because Vishwakarmas, they do the handicrafts and then stone-based masonry work, malakar. So all small entrepreneurs. To handhold them, the government came out with the scheme called PM Vishwakarma scheme, where I used to take in all the districts and including Mysuru also we organized with the Jilla Panchayat. So it was a quite interesting programs in all the districts. These are the schemes which we are trying to help the entrepreneurs. That is a prospective type. In looking at the existing industries, where we have to support the financial support, technological support, marketing support, and the productivity increasing support in individual industries, and through cluster also, the cluster development program, which we are all, I think, is one of the programs in MSME schemes. It's a totally grant from the Government of India scheme. So looking at this, the numbers, the employment opportunities MSMEs, today the credit flow has become very easy. The credit flow access to the industry becomes very easy, and also all the financial institutions have been advised to relax certain criteria, especially when you talk about the startups or beginners, the turnover component, because many of the bankers, they focus on the turnover component, how much turnover you have, then only will give the loan, because that has been exempted as per the orders issued in the April 2012. Based on the turnover component, you have to relax. That is one of the things which all the bankers have been advised, because during the Empower Committee meeting in RBI, it was clearly mentioned to all the bankers. So that is one of the advantages where MSMEs take the advantages to get the credit access to the banks schemes. Now, whether you take loan from the government scheme or from the private sectors or from your own persons, the most important point is how you are going to utilize the funding resource, how you are going to utilize, for what purpose you are utilizing, how much quantity of money you require. All these things you have to work out that. If you look at that, the financial schemes, there are few schemes which will definitely help the prospective entrepreneurs, the beginners who want to start the industries. When you talk about the prospective entrepreneurs, where we train the individuals or group of entrepreneurs to start their industries, after technical training and identifying the products and all other information will be given, the main question is, where is the fund available for them to start the industries? Not all the entrepreneurs will have full resources from their own end. Of course, government has made some provisions where to encourage the entrepreneurs, because it's from the point of employment opportunity, government is not in a position to give employment to all. That is known to everyone. But alternately, what is the next? Create entrepreneurship, create self-employment opportunities, promote more entrepreneurs. To promote more entrepreneurs, again, financial access to the entrepreneurs is very important. So here are some of the schemes which we are talking about, that to help the prospective entrepreneurs, and also for existing industries. The first, normally, who wants to start industries, because most of them are the prospective entrepreneurs, or next we go to existing industries. The Prime Minister Employment Generation Programs, it's the very well-known scheme. Since from 15 years, almost 2 decades, this program is running. The financial assistance, gradually it was very less in the earlier stage, 10 lakhs or 15 lakhs, 20 lakhs. Now this has been increased. This particular scheme is for the prospective who are interested to start industry in the beginning. Because for a beginner, you need to have some financial support from the government side. For that, this particular scheme, the prospective entrepreneurs, the Prime Minister Employment Generation Program, it is very important scheme for prospectives. So here the loan can be given up to 50 lakhs. So there are two categories. One is the manufacturing sectors, another is for the service sectors. For manufacturing sectors, the amount is fixed at 50 lakh rupees. Earlier it was 25 lakhs. Now it has been increased to 50 lakhs. So those who are interested in manufacturing side, either the manufacturing, if you take the product identification again, it comes to the picture, which product they want to manufacture. So now how do you identify the product? What product you want to manufacture? For example, if you want to start in Mysuru, what are the products, how you are going to access the importance of the product? Again, it comes to market survey, identifying the target customers. So all these, again market survey, all these points comes in the picture for identifying the product. Because every product manufacturing or every service providing, whatever you plan under the service sector, will have a big impact if you don't take it seriously, because the beginners always have some kind of risk, because the marketing support is very important here. Here in this particular scheme, we are providing one cycle of working capital. And other point is the subsidy, which is very important under this particular scheme. Since you are all beginners, they want to start industries, to encourage more entrepreneurs, the subsidy becomes a very important part. If you are starting industry in urban area, you will get a 25% subsidy. If you are starting industry in rural area, you get a 35% subsidy. This is most important part, because as on today, almost 4 lakh crores have been dispersed. More than 12 lakh employment has been generated under this particular scheme. It's like a Manrega scheme. You have a continuous funding support from the government. Here also in BMAGP to generate more and more entrepreneurs, this particular scheme plays a very important role. Earlier we had submission of more number of documents. Now it has been very simple. It is online. kvaconline.gov.in. It is very important online if you note down. kvaconline.gov.in. This is the portal where you have to upload your document, Aadhaar card, PAN card, a project report, all KYC norms documents. Once you upload it, the local, it becomes it becomes in charge of the local DIC, District Industry Centers, that is Joint Director of the DIC. Then he will verify thoroughly if there is any addition or a deletion, anything is there, he will advise. And further it will be forwarded to bankers, because in the portal itself, the provision has been given for 2 banks. The first priority, and first bank preference, second bank preference. So you can add your bank whichever you like, whether it is very close to your venue or a place of manufacturing or a service sectors, you can do it. So once you do it, the particular the things will forward it to bankers. Then bankers will have go to your document and they will call for the interview. So and finally it will be depending on the output of the interview and your knowledge, your documents, the funding will be supported, it is provided. One more now they have included here is a scorecard. Earlier there was no scorecard in this particular scheme. They very used to get the loan without any proper background in it. Today they have put the gate, that is scorecard. So there are about 25-30 questions are there. In that all thing you have to put it, whether you are a first time entrepreneur, what is your education background, whether you are a SC, ST, women entrepreneurs. So there are so many 20 questions. According to that, if you answer, automatically system generates the marks. If you have more than 60% score, then it will be forwarded to next level. Otherwise, the system itself will tell you you are not eligible. So that is the thing, that system has been developed here. So all these things Normally, earlier we used to submit the documents online, hard copies, by directly with the department, district industry centers, or and here this particular scheme is implemented through three different departments. One is the KVIC, Khadi Village Industry Commission. Second one is KVIB, Khadi Village Industrial Board, state government body, and district industry center, that is again state government body. So the main implementing agency here is KVIC, which is under the Ministry of MSME. So this particular scheme is implemented through three different departments, where so you can choose online any department through DIC or KVIC or KVIB, depending on the portal you can just select it. So depending on that, the application will be given to the concerned department. From there it goes to bank. Okay. So I already mentioned about the subsidy portion. It is 25%, 35%, and your contribution in the entire project will be 5% for SC, ST, women category and general categories. For general category, it is around 10% and 5% for SC, ST and women categories. So it's as a beginner, this is the best scheme where you can avail the benefits up to 50 lakhs. So for knowing the projects, which are the projects you can identify under that 50 lakhs, you have got again portal, that is our dcmsme.gov.in or kvaconline.gov.in, again that is a project profiles, or standupmitra.gov.in, again that is a project profiles. So within that 50 lakhs you can select the projects. So the entire project report with the financial ratios have been given in that particular portal. You can download it and see, and how much you can work out on that. Go thoroughly in that project report. Don't just focus on the money, 50 lakhs something. So how much you can do, how much money is required, what is the total area, what is the machinery is required, where you are going to set up. So all these things are required before finalizing the product. So these are the basic things which you can need to understand in the portal. Okay. So the most important point is, in this PMEGP, you have got an option for after 3 years, after 3 years, you are eligible for another 50 lakhs. So total 1 crore you are going to get it. Again there is 15 lakh rupees subsidy for that second portion. That means totally you are going to get around 50 lakh rupees subsidy. 50% subsidy. Out of 1 crore, if you do a project, roughly you will get it around 50% of that subsidy. This second loan you are going to get only after third party inspection. Once you complete the 3 years, the third party inspection will be done by the from the KVAC side, where MSME is also one of the part of member, where they will verify at the time of applications, what was your project, what are the machineries, everything they verify, your existing is or not, and the place of venue, all these things will be thoroughly verified. Then they will give a green signal for that, for the release of subsidy. Once the subsidy is released, it will be back end adjustment. So further you need not have to pay EMI. So this is the beauty of this particular scheme, PMEGP, those who want to start the prospective entrepreneurs. I think any question in this particular scheme? If you have any doubt in this particular, you can just ask me. Otherwise, we will go to next scheme. It becomes easy to understand state by state.
Sir, my question.
Or
Do you need to have your own land, KDV land or any of the land, or is it that on a leased premises also, based on the project report, these schemes can be availed? That is number one. Number two is, before buying the equipments, do we need to take permissions and then buy the equipments? Because I'm into manufacturing. So do we need to take permission first, whether we are approved for this scheme or not, and then buy equipments, or equipments can be bought and then the bills can be submitted?
If you have it, it's very fine. If you have your own land or a venue for manufacturing, it's fine. You even can go for rented also. Many PMEGPs are going on rental agreement. So that's also possibilities. That's one. Okay. Second one is regarding your
Buying of buying of plant and equipment.
buying of plant and equipment. That is machineries and
Machineries and
equipment. Machinery. See here, there is no compulsion that you should buy now and then you apply later. Now, once the scheme gets approved, once your loan is sanctioned, that particular amount which you have mentioned in the term loan, it will go directly to the supplier. It will not come to you. It will come to the directly supplier. So that's why they will ask you first quotation from where you are going to procure. Who is the supplier for that? First they will ask you there. Then you will have to attach that in the project report. Then only they, but that is the base, because no, in case of term loan, anything, the fund will not be given to the individuals or their account. It will go to the supplier's account directly. So that is the important thing here. So any loan you take in terms of term loans, it will go directly to the supplier. It will not come to the individuals. So that is the two questions which I answered you. Okay.
Or is the loan applicable only for the new setup, or is it applicable for expansion also?
See, the main purpose of introduction of this particular scheme is for promote the prospective entrepreneurs. That means already existing is not eligible. Already existing means you have registered with the GST, you got a PAN card. So now it becomes government. It becomes easy for the government to check whether you are running parallelly or already with you or not. It is easy to check. Bank account is there, you can check it. But it is for only prospective. First, to promote the entrepreneurs, the beginners. That is the why this particular scheme is. We are introduced with the subsidy. For existing, there is no this thing. In case of technology upgradation, there is a subsidy for existing industries.
And is this applicable for private limited or proprietorship? Does it matter?
Yes.
Okay. And we have previously approached few financial institutions, and they typically ask for collateral and things.
Where? Under this category?
And I do not know exactly which category.
Or
but
please get it clarified with this. Because
Okay.
under this category, you are not supposed to ask all those things. It is an online process. Okay. Now, this is about the PMEGP. Now we have another scheme where some entrepreneurs you want to start the small businesses. Instead of going for 50 lakhs, taking a high amount, they don't want to take a risk. So they want to start in the home itself, they are sitting there, and then they want to do small business, small work, they want to do it. For them, the small thing which is Mudra's loan has been introduced, where many of the women entrepreneurs getting benefit after this category. There we have got three components. The one is Sishu, Kishore, and then Tarun. Sishu, Kishore, and Tarun. Where in case of Sishu, 50,000 rupees you are eligible. Whereas small businesses like trading businesses or repacking businesses or a value addition to the textiles like embroidery, you can do it. Or artificial jewelries, you can make it. Or a repacking, for example, from the farmers to the wholesalers, you just have a repacking this thing and you can supply it. So like that, for example, dal. Gulbarga is known for dal. ಬೇಳೆಗೆ ಅಲ್ವೇನ್ರಿ ಆ ಬೇಳೆ ತರಿಸ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋದು ತುಂಬನೇ ಹಾಕೋದು ಪ್ಯಾಕ್ ಮಾಡೋದು ಒಂದು ಬ್ರ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಹಾಕಿ ಕಳಿಸ್ತಾರೆ ರೀಪ್ಯಾಕಿಂಗ್. ಸೊ ಫಾರ್ ದ್ಯಾಟ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಸ್ಮಾಲ್ ವರ್ಕ್ಸ್ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಡೂ ಇಟ್. So this kind of work you can get into in that with Mudra scheme. So you got a 50,000 rupees for Sishu and Kishore from 50,000 to 5 lakh rupees. And this budget, during this 24-25 budget, the Tarun category fund has been increased to 20 lakhs. It was 10 lakhs, now it has been increased to 20 lakhs. So it is a good for many women entrepreneurs because they can think of many projects, small projects within 20 lakh rupees, both manufacturing as well as service sectors. And one more thing is, under this particular scheme, if you are taken, the no collateral or third party guarantee is all covered under CGT and CGT SME scheme ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕವರ್ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ದೇರ್ ಇಸ್ ನೋ ನೀಡ್ ಟು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಎನಿ ಕೊಲ್ಯಾಟ್ರಲ್ ಆರ್ ಎ ಥರ್ಡ್ ಪಾರ್ಟಿ ಗ್ಯಾರಂಟಿ. ಸೊ this is one particular scheme, we can look into that. And who are the eligible for this? Under this you can have the proprietary concerns, partnership concern, private limited or a company or public limited companies or any other legal firms, LLP, like that you can also think of this. And one more thing here is, all bankers have been advised to give more promotion to Mudra scheme, because we have to start with the small projects. Because when you talk about the CGTMC, where 5 crores project, 5 crores maximum limit, and that no, the number of takers, borrowers will be very less. The risk will, they don't want to take it. And only for existing industry that is possible. With the small entrepreneurs, this particular scheme, with up to 20 lakhs or 10 lakhs or 5 lakhs, they can start the business. That is the one way. That's why the government is trying to promote more under this category. So, under all banks, which are the banks, nationalized banks, NBFC, so all scheduled commercial banks, cooperative banks, they are all eligible under these categories. They are supposed to give under this category. So, as on today, almost 460 million loans worth of 23 trillion rupees has been given under this particular scheme. Because though many entrepreneurs are using this scheme, Mudra scheme, under for the benefit of their business growth, we are seeing some kind of the NPA portion. NPA portion also we have to take into the consideration. In that category, we are seeing the women category which have taken loan under the Mudra scheme, we are seeing the very less number of NPAs than in the male category. Because this we have been shown in the Empower Committee meeting in the RBI, when MSMEs and then bankers and then RBI. So we have seen that figure. So that's why many bankers sometimes know NPA is more in particular branch. Especially some of the people, they feel that Mudra scheme is just like nothing, that it's a free money. So that's why they will think it in that angle. Once they take the money, so there is no collateral, there is no third party guarantee. In that cases, the possibilities are there. But as a business ethics is always, you should keep it in mind. Because when you start the business, at the time of your difficulty times, the government has given the money to you. At the same time, the money is not yours or a banker's, it is a public money. Once you take the money, it becomes the responsibility of the every citizen or every businessman who have availed the loan under that particular scheme to repay it back to the bank. Then only the economy will grow. Otherwise, everybody will start thinking in that angle. Because I worked in Northeast. In Northeast category, sometimes their kind of things will be different. वो तो सरकारी का काम है ना, पैसा है ना, वो मुफ्त में मिला, कोई बात हम दे देंगे, कोई बात नहीं, दे देंगे. जब भी आप यू विजिट देम, देयर आंसर इज वो दे देंगे साहब, हो जाएगा आपको मिलेंगे, अभी पैसा नहीं मिले क्या करेंगे, वो नहीं है, मार्केट नहीं है, ये नहीं. सो ऑल दिस स्टार्ट टेलिंग द स्टोरीज. सो दैट काइंड ऑफ थिंग मेंटालिटीज. So that is the thing we have to. That's why when we organize the training programs, we first make their mindset to see that how serious about that into become an entrepreneur. Is he working for only for the loan, or is he working for only for subsidy purpose, or is he looking for a short term vision to avail the benefits? So many things will happen. When I was in Karnal, Delhi and Gurgaon is a part of Haryana. Gurugram now it is called. So where I was working in Karnal, Haryana, and in Delhi we have some, in Haryana we have some more industrial benefits. So people used to, who are border to the Delhi, they used to set up industry in Gurgaon, very close to the border, to avail the benefits. So after availing the benefits, the story will be different. So whether they are not, nobody will be there. Sometimes it will get closed. So there is a situation you have seen when you go for inspection or thing, no, and they will shift you to the Delhi. They will have an office in Delhi only, but they just for the branch they open it. So these kind of things normally the entrepreneurs should not engage, should not think of all these things, because it is for the growth of the country, it is growth of the society, growth of the state, growth of the people. The schemes are there. So when the more number of schemes get negative in this direction, obviously government will think they stop the scheme. Just for a few purpose mistakes, the large numbers will get a bad name. So that things will happen. So that's why the schemes are there. Plan it properly and take how much is possible for your side, how much is project required, then only you should do it. The maximum limit is given for the project, but the 10 lakh rupees when you say, or 20 lakh rupees say maximum limit, it doesn't mean that you have to apply for 20 lakhs. Even if the project worth is 5 lakh rupees, you can't apply for the 20 lakh rupees. Best adding the more and more, making more unviable machineries, all these things. Sometimes no, they don't require machineries, but for the sake of money, they will add the quotations. Make it 20 lakh rupees. So that kind of things we have seen while verifying the projects and the quotations. So that's why we should be careful in analyzing the projects, product identification, then machinery requirements, HR requirements, market strategy, the business generation module, all these things should be very careful of that. So looking at that, the two schemes, there is another scheme called the Stand Up India scheme, where this particular scheme is for SC, ST and women entrepreneurs. So we know government always trying to help the more and more schemes for women entrepreneurs. Under that, this particular Stand Up India will play a major role. The financial scheme. So in our training program also, we are offering free training program for women entrepreneurs. And under marketing, we have a free stalls. For traveling, we have got a free up and down expenditure. We are going to reimburse them. Actually, for under financial scheme, this particular Stand Up India will play a major role. From 10 lakhs rupees to 1 crore, you can get. So the target group is SC, ST and then women entrepreneurs. In case of private limited or a partnership, anything, when you say women entrepreneur, it should be 51% more. Women share should be minimum 51% and above. Then only that unit can be considered as a women entrepreneur enterprises. So by the want of loan, there will be a reverse case. 60-40 or 70-30, like it will be there at the time of starting the industry. Over a period of time, if you want to loan means, they will reverse it. So 70-30, 70 will become woman, 30 will become a male. So this kind of changes will be, we have noticed in the agreement also, in the bylaws. So this is one scheme which will definitely help the women entrepreneurs, and this particular scheme will give both composite loan for the term loan as well as for the working capital. Working capital management is very important in micro and small enterprises. It is the most important part. When you talk about the working capital, it is a one-day session you can give, how you are going to manage the working capital. Because every paise what you spend in your business is from the working capital only. The term loan, of course, you have a fixed assets, you have fixed once you invested, that's over. But in working capital, you see the way ups and down expenditure, whole day or whole month, whole year. So you have to control in that one. So here, the one cycle, in the case of PMGP also, they will give one cycle of working capital, that is 3 months calculations. Here also, the working capital as well as the term loan or composite loan is available under this particular scheme. And all the branches, nationalized banks, have been advised to give at least one case each in SC, ST and women categories. So all the banks, they have to give support under this particular scheme. Okay, and The fourth one is PSB loans in 59 minutes. It is a digital mode. Today we are all in digital world. Today everything you can get it in fraction of a second. So instead of the conventional or traditional way of availing the loan, there is some kind of digital mode where instant ready approval. The system itself will give how much loan you are eligible. So you don't think anything, you just feed the data, or it will take the data from the GST portal or from the bank or from the income tax database. Automatically the system will calculate and it will tell you how much you are loan eligible. In principle of all, directly it will give you. And it has been implemented in many banks. Punjab National Bank, SBI, Canara Bank, all nationalized banks have implemented this. This is the base for them to analyze how much money you need. So here the system is completely integrated. GST data, IT data, or a banker's statement data, everything. So this particular scheme will help you to get instant approval, in principle approval. So that is you can get it. For the existing industries, this is for existing industry, minimum you should have 1 year GST filing, PAN card, IT returns. This is for existing industries. And majorly all SBI, Bank of Baroda, PNB, Vijay, Indian banks, they are all a part of this particular scheme. So on the platforms, it is totally integrated with GST, ITR, bank statement. So all the checkings also will be there, whether it is a genuine case or a real case. So of course GST is when you registered, when you have a IT filings, automatically the data will be there. Just like how in our Udyam registration portal, the Udyam registration portal linked to income tax database. So that's why your status of micro and small enterprises will be revealed based on the IT returns of the year. So the last 22, 23, 23, 24, what are the status of your industries, whether it is a micro, it is a small industries, that will be revealed by the based on the IT returns. The data is taken from the IT data portals of the Udyam registration portal of MSME ministry. So we take, that's our portal will take the data. So based on that your status will be displayed. That's why today many of the bankers, even the import clearance from the custom clearances, everything will be online, because MSME status if you want to take any clearance from the import clearances, immediately the custom clearance will check your Udyam registration portal, and whether it is micro or small, updated version they will ask you. Updated, that is this year, what is the last year, what was the status of MSME. So many things you have seen updation problem in IT returns, in case of Udyam registration portal. Of course, we have already taken action, technical issue. So it has been taken, okay. So another scheme which we have a credit guarantee fund trust schemes, which is a for the existing industries as well as for the prospective entrepreneurs. Earlier it was 2 crores, now it has been increased to 5 crore. So the both prospective as well as the existing industry can make use of these opportunities. And this one important issue they have made a different changes is in hybrid mode. Hybrid mode means if you have, say for example, 3 crore projects, you got a collateral for 1 crore, another 2 crores you need a fund support. Then that's collateral 1 crore plus 2 crores can be given under the project. Out of total 3 crores you can get it. So that is one plus point they have made it from the 1st of January 2024. So to make, and also the it's operating. Work ಆಗ್ತಿದೆಯಾ? Work ಆಗ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ನೋಡಿ. So during 22-23 we have almost 1 lakh crores have been dispersed under this particular this scheme, and still we are now RBI giving more importance on to implement this particular scheme And even budget also they have given more number of funds. Even corpus fund has been generated under this particular scheme. Either if you are starting the business in the beginners or existing industries, you can choose any of these 5 schemes. PSB loan, CGT MSME or Mudra or PMEGP or these all 5 major schemes which normally the MSME schemes. Now coming to the, okay, here CGT MSME, one important thing is the, the borrower, when he takes the loan under this, it is guaranteed. The guarantee is cover is there under that. Guarantee cover means whenever an entrepreneur takes loan from the nationalized bank, and some portion is guaranteed. That means if the borrower fails to repay the payment to the bank due to various reasons, or if he shut down the business, then or if he becomes NPA for a long time, then the after all legal procedures, the CGT MSME trust, which is a having a corpus fund more than 5,000 crores, sorry, now it's around 10,000 crores now. It's a corpus fund in the ratio of 4:1, 4 is from the Ministry of MSME and 1 from the SIDB. So these two combinations have a huge corpus fund to give back the fund to the bankers. So that is the protection here. And here also there are some cases will happen. When you cover is there, things will be in different case. So like that also possibilities are there. So any scheme, whatever the government has given, is for the development and prosperity of the things. And coverage is also very important. Coverage, this is the coverage, what you are going to cover. For example, micro enterprises, if you have taken 5 lakh rupees, 85% will be coverage. 85% if you are taking, it will be coverage. The fund will be released to concerned bankers if the borrowers files to return the fund. And 50 lakhs to 5 crores, it will be 70% coverage. And similarly for northeasterns, all these areas, it is 80%, 75% respectively. For women entrepreneurs, totally it is 85%. Whether SC, ST or women entrepreneurs, anybody takes a loan under that particular scheme. Whether it is a 5 lakhs, whether it is a 50 lakhs below or 50 lakhs to 5 crore, the total coverage will be 85%, will be reimbursed or it will be given back to the bank. That is the one. And for general category, it will be 75%. Of course, when you take the loan under this particular scheme, there is a annual guarantee fee. The fund is being given, the loan has been given for you, both for existing as well as for the prospective entrepreneurs. There will be some small fees will be charged depending on the quantum of the loan which you borrow. For example, 0 to 10 lakhs, 0.37% standard rate. That percentage of money at the end of the outstanding amount every December, for last day of the December, it will be charged. So depending on the quantity, for 10 lakhs to 50 lakhs, the amount will be 0.55. So a small amount, this revised recently from 1st of April 2023 onwards. So the borrower has to repay the annual guarantee fee depending on the. So these all MSME schemes where we are trying to help the MSMEs. Under again the startup cases where today many of you are talking about the startups. Startup, when you talk about it's a technology driven project. You can take up any agri-tech you take, fintech you take, or healthcare sector you take, or any other manufacturing side you take. There is some kind of startups. We are promoting, India is promoting that. So the startups, it requires a funding support. But in the case of here MSME schemes, there are some kind of, the conventional type of thinking. if I have fixed assets in front of me, then only I can sanction the loan. That is the banker's thinking, that is the thing is there. So when you talk about the startups, some kind of the venture capitalist or angel capitalist, they are coming forward to help the industry, depending on the project, concept proof, and the market growth, revenue generations. So they are all calculating different way, the investors. So to that extent, the government has come out with some small support for the startups. For example, a startup seed fund scheme, where we are giving almost 50 lakh rupees for the startup industries. So here the grant asset based, sometimes we talk about the asset backed applicants. We always say when there is asset or collateral, anything or third party guaranteeing, the bankers normally will fund it. So here it is different case, the startups. So it is some kind of the risky or some kind of so unevenness you will find it in the business in the growth. So that kind of the bankers sometimes they hesitate to funding these projects. So here the government is trying to help industries through startups. When it is recognized, approved by DPIIT, Department of Promotion Industries and Industrial Internal Trade, when there is approved startup with a certificate, then they come out with the support, where the startup will be approved for the funding support through expert advisory committee. Expert advisory committee is always will be there for approving any funding support. So the departments will have a expert advisory committee. Once the EAC approves, includes the incubator is also very important, because many incubators where the startups starts working, the generates come from that one only. Because we got an incubation scheme in MSME. In MSME schemes under incubation, we have many technical colleges. We tie up with many technical colleges where they come out with the new ideas under the MSME innovative schemes. Under the MSME innovative schemes, the three important point is, one is incubation, the second one is design clinic, the third one is IPR. Under the incubation scheme, we promote technical colleges to go for incubation, where they can set up the incubation center, where the government MSME will provide you up to 1 crore rupees for developing infrastructure facilities. And in that, the startup starts getting developed. So in that particular case, if the two ideas are selected from the host institutions, wherever, for example, in Mysuru, say for example NIE, National Institute of Engineers, if it is a host institutions, then we will provide funding support up to 1 crore rupees if they come out with the new ideas. Two ideas should be approved by the technical committee in Delhi. Once they approve, the funding support up to 15 lakh rupees per idea, and the infrastructure development up to 1 crore can be given. So this is under MSME innovative scheme. Similar to here also, the seed funding support up to 50 lakh rupees can be given. Okay. So of course, the startup, whenever they require funding support, it should be recognized by DPIIT, and these are some of the small criterias which is required for getting the funding support. Okay. And another scheme which is normally we call as Elevate, state government scheme, where 50 lakh rupees for women, SC, ST categories. Under this, it is a flagship state government scheme under Department of IT and BT. So normally all every year they organize on particular programs to highlight and to promote more number of MSME entrepreneurs, engaged women entrepreneurs, also for SC, ST categories, with the support of this particular scheme. So this main purpose is to you will have both grant in aid up to 50 lakh rupees, and then again you will have incentives, and then you will have a VC connects, venture capital. Sometimes 50 lakhs may not be sufficient. It's a government side, that much only they will give. Further, you also need some funding support. Where you go? Then again, the venture VC will come into the picture, or angel investors also will take into the picture. So all these connections will be there once they get approved under this particular scheme. And this is another scheme under the credit guarantee scheme for startups. So it was started in 2016, okay, under the DPIIT, and up to here collateral free up to 10 crores can be given. So which is a net value of the collateral provided, and this particular scheme, many startups have already started getting the benefits under this. So majority of the things are coming under the national credit guarantee company, so which provides a guarantee cover. Here also similarly what I told about CGT MSME. Here it comes under National Credit Guarantee Company Limited. They are taking the credit guarantee. The funding will be given by the national banks and under the government of India scheme, and it will guarantee from the NCGTC. That is they will get guarantee coverage. So their credit guarantee CGT MSME, here NCGTC they will take it for the startup case. So that is the difference between these two. The borrower again, there's some criteria who wants to avail the benefits. So as per it is DPIIT should be recognized, and also there will be gazette notification time to time and regarding the startups, and you have a planning on the various issues related to the funding utilizations and submission to the government. So under this we have got almost 25 registered member institutes. That means these all the members, they can support you through this particular scheme. So we have got public sector banks, private sector banks, even foreign banks, small finance banks. So all banks are all involved in this particular scheme to help the startups. So here the coverage, particularly for 10 crore borrowers. So 80% differs. For example, if its loan is up to 3 crore or less, then you will have 80% coverage. If it is between 3 crores to 5 crore, 75% coverage. If it is above 5 crores and up to 10 crore, 65% coverage. Similar to that, there we have 85%, 75% in MSME sectors. In the startup, this is the coverage. So this is one scheme which everybody can look into that. Another is Atal Innovation Mission. This is also one of the scheme for exclusively for the school and the high school level colleges, because they want to now come out with the incubation in that particular category. It's not only for entrepreneurs or prospective entrepreneurs or existing industries. On the high school level, you have to build up the innovative idea for the students. In that cases, the incubation centers, the Atal Thinking Labs, they've been trying to establish across India in all the schools. This was just for information I added. Okay. Of course, the Software Technology Park, STPI, is another one scheme which is under startup. In Bangalore we have a STPI, Startup Park, where all the startups which are software engineers, software companies which are involved in the software manufacturing or hardware manufacturings, they can become the member of the STPI. There will be some kind of benefits. So like you will have a duty exemption, import duty exemptions if you are imported the machineries from many countries, or import of foreign equipment. If you import, you will have exemption, some kind of duty, and direct investment is also allowed. So these are some kind of benefits the STPI if you become a part of that. So these all some of the major initiatives from the government side, both for the startup as well as for the MSME units. So this is particular funding support mainly to help the industries or startups and to increase their businesses, and also to give more number of employment opportunities. Today, there are about 8 to 10% unemployment growth in India. So we have to reduce still. We have to give more priority for entrepreneurship, more industries, more startups, so that can be see as a change in our economy to increase our employment opportunities. That is the most important part. So these particular financial schemes, you can look into that in various portals that is available. Now it is in public domain, you can see it. And also anything, if you require any informations other than this, apart, because MSME, the funding support is one such area where you focus more on that, where how to get the funding, who is going to fund for us, whom to contact, and way to approach, what are the documents is required, how to prepare a DPR, and what are the content should be there in the DPR. So these are all some of the basic things one normally get in their mind. So in that cases, no, you should have some field work or contact with the offices or contact with the concerned officers. You know, in a government department, I should not talk about all those things, how their reaction will be there. All fingers will not be uniform, you know. So some people, they are worried about the chair, some people are worried about that they don't want a chair, they want to work in the field, they want to share the industries, they want to discuss with the entrepreneurs, and all these things. Different kinds of people are there in the government sectors. So so you should be in a take it at a sportive and energetic level to get the information. What you need information to for your survival, for your growth, that is important. Don't think about that side, because that side you cannot change it. But this side you can change it if you change it, because that is very important. Because you are in a growth stage, they are in different stage. The growth already been done. They don't want any further these things. They are stick to the stair. So you have to be very different way to get your work done very politely, easily, and systematically. That's important. Be patient in that one, because many things I have seen. People, they come to the office and they talk in different way. The approach will be different, and finally the officer get irritated and you will start shouting at them. Everything will happen. So that kind of things have noticed. So when you change yourself internally, you can change the others also. That is main important. Change in the sense the positive growth, positive thinking. So that kind of motivations you should see that, because the one's person's mind cannot be changed overnight or over a period. It requires a lot of time, because you see the 1947 status of India and then 1920 status of India after cut of 65, 70 years. There's a lot of changes are there. The life expectancy has increased. That was 40 years, now it has come to almost 70 years, 75 years or 80 years expectancy, life expectancy. So that kind of changes we have changed, and see change in the industrialization area also. So many changes are happening. Only thing is we have to keep our eyes open and keep our brain always open and take the good things and leave the bad things. Because today it's a digital world. We have our mind is bombarded with a lot of unwanted things. Right from the day morning to till night, you will get a lot of messages in the WhatsApp. We spend a lot of time in the WhatsApp or a mobile itself. Today, without mobile, it's like the fish you take out from the water. So that way we are working on that, is it not? Even if you don't want wife, but you want a mobile, that is important thing. So that way we are in that level we are reached that one. How technology is reached to that level, it's gone deep into our life. But how much we are using, how much we control in that area, we have to think ourselves. Today, I am in many groups, WhatsApp groups. I am seeing the many things. There is a huge political fight in one group. One fellow will support the Congress, one fellow will support the BJP. So there is some incidents will start. Somebody will put the message in the WhatsApp and they will start rolling. Everybody will start talking on that. So finally it become big issue, big fighting in the WhatsApp itself. So that kind of things are happening. So we don't get more time spent on this waste unwanted things, because the young entrepreneurs, young generation, you are the future pillar of India. So you have to take the India forward, because whatever our all 55 plus we are here, some people are here. Already we are done and we are a lot of things have been done. We can't think of, because we are born somewhere in between 65 to 70 area, 70 age. So that time we are seen how was India. Now we are seeing what is digital India. So we are lucky that we are seeing the both. In next, from your stage, you are seeing from 2020 onwards, or 2010 or 2000 onwards you are seen. So then you will see, you are not seen the 50 years back how India was. We used to take 1 rupee or 2 rupees kg or 10 paise on idli. So that we have seen that. Even for a radio, you used to have a license. You used to go pay in the government devotee and they take the license for radio. Even for cycle, we used to take a license. So that kind of things we have seen. Today, we have seen a lot of changes happening. By digital world, so today you are all having a mobile. Without mobile, no one will talk to you. So that is the thing. Slowly, everything is replaced by the advanced technology. So in our home itself, in our daily life, it's a lot of technology have entered into that. And we have reduced the physical work also. So I always give more advice to the young generations to have a planned team, time management, because nowadays you are not seeing any physical activities. Most of them spent in mobile or when you start work from home, you are seen today. It's a work culture. After Corona, you have seen work from home. So that has given a kind of plus or a minus, both. So no activity, always work. Right from 9 o'clock you log in, I don't know when you have to log out. There is no time for that. I have given after 10 o'clock they will be logging out. So that kind of things happening. Then where is the physical work for these young generations? So a lot of things are, health issues will there. Of course, we have to plan. Is a 24 hours. Everybody will have a 24 hours. So in that 24 hours, we have to plan and make our life very simple without much worry on that. And we have to take health issue, everything. And with this, I think I can conclude. Still, a lot of things are there to tell you, but time is not permitting, or issue will be different. Thank you, sir. Tell me, sir. Thank you, sir.
I think most of the people are wondering what is the kind of interest rate on the loan. Okay, that's question number one. Question number two, you talked about young entrepreneurs approaching the government and trying to get the loan or subsidy or whatever the program is. You talked about some 7 different schemes. In the meantime, there are a lot of agencies who are approaching the entrepreneurs. Once they get to know that a company has started, they call them, they send them messages saying that, hey, we can help you with the loan and all those stuff. Can you please shed some light on both of these, whatever you have seen? The second one is a little bit more important because there is a lot of bombardment which is happening in the digital area, arena today, saying that, hey, we can help you with subsidy, loan, whatever. Thank you.
It's a really wonderful question, good question also. And also, one has to think properly before discussing with anybody on the loan requirement. There are 2 issues. One is, you want a loan for your business growth. If you are a prospective entrepreneurs, the things will be different. The people will say, I will arrange the loan, I will get you the loan. Of course, the first part we talk about the government department. No? See, the things have come to the line now in the public, all are in public domain. Now, government is trying to reduce its interference in the public works. Minimum government interference, maximum governance. That is the principle. That's why today, you see, the Udyam registration, for example, earlier the registration of MSME units were done with the documents submitted to the local district industry centers, where the people used to go and submit a document. Their the things have in a different role. They used to, this document is not correct, that is not correct, we have to come and inspect, so you wait there. All these things, they had, created an impression where the entrepreneurs were difficult to start industries. So looking at all difficulties, today that has been simplified. Ease of doing business. That is, simply take Aadhaar card registered in your Udyam registration portal. Udyamregistration.gov.in. Apply online, you will get the Udyam registration. That's all. It is a free of cost, without any cost, any fees. One example I will give. It is free, but it is also linked to income tax database. Indirectly, you have to, income tax you have to file every year. That means, over a period of time, it will, your Udyam registration number, once it is allotted, means you can check your registration, your status of the industries, whether it is a micro or a small industries, over a period of time through your income tax database. That means you can't say no, you can't say, you can't give any bluff or a false statement. Indirectly you are put into the right track, is it not? Similarly here also, when you talk about the government departments for loan purpose, I know especially in PMEGP cases, Mudra scheme cases, many things have come across that okay, we'll arrange the loan, we'll talk to the bankers, we know bankers, all these things will happen. One should not get into that mess, because today it is a digital world, it is available in the domain. If you have a doubt, please approach the bankers also directly, especially in Mudra scheme case, PMEGP scheme case. You can approach directly. So no authorized person been allowed to take away all these benefits. So they should not work any middleman in this case. And that is the one. Another one issue is, many young entrepreneurs normally they feel that some people, they know some people in bankers, they'll arrange the loan, and some kind of route will be there, they will do it. And they will come and approach normally the entrepreneurs. How long it will get succeed on all, we cannot guarantee it on others. We should not, I don't want to comment on all those issues, because it is a different subject. So one should be very careful. If you have a genuine or a direct contact with the officers, concerned officers, please approach. Or any requirement in this case, any clarification required, you can approach me also. I will also guide you, because we have seen practically. Because now what happens is, in my cases, what I do practically, I will, whenever I take any proposal, discuss with the entrepreneurs, I personally approach the industry, check the industry thoroughly, and assess their funding requirement, discuss with them thoroughly. Then only it will be linked with the bankers. Proper channel, without any deviations. Because that is very important. They should get confidence. They should know, because here we are here to help the entrepreneurs. There are certain people who do help the entrepreneurs in different cases, in different routes. Here we should be very careful in such cases. There are people, and properly take care in assessing that kind of peoples. Because there are certain issues, I also know what you raise the issue, that is there. But one should be careful and get a clarification from the concerned department, or a portal you visit. And you see, no bankers or any financial institution, they'll send you the SMS or a WhatsApp to you, anything, nobody will send you. Today you get a WhatsApp, SMS, oh, this your account will be blocked, you can just, your loan is sanctioned so much. Like that, they will all send so many things. So don't get into all this mess, because it's all digital, one can create anything, so make the people fool and take away the money. So that kind of things are there. I sincerely So always approach the department properly, concerned departments, and make the record in your data. Because a record speaks well. When anything happens, nobody will come to you if you don't have records. Supporting documents should be there, or supporting things should be there to prove that your proposal has been given and it has been utilized. Make a proper document, because document speaks today. Today in digital world, you have a digital everything. You can use it as a tool to protect your money or ideas or a projects, because anything can copy it, or anybody can use it as a tool for your side and then make the others as if he is the owner of that. That can happen. That's what we thought about IPR, intellectual property rights. So that is a thing. I hope little bit I get clarified. Still, if you have a doubt, you can just tell me.
Sir, I have a question.
Third point is interest rates. See, interest rates. Interest rates normally, it depends on some parameters. Your education, your experience, your background, promoters' backgrounds, everything. So it starts from 8.5 to till 11.5% tak. 12 tak. It will go, because it will get reduced depending on the score what you get, what the financial institutions they will apply for your projects. For example, just last week we got it approved from the SBI. There was 2.25 crores for a cold logistic company, where they carry the pharmaceutical items from the place of manufacture to the port or airport. So for the export purpose or for within India. So that company, when I met, so he requested for 5 vehicles I need. His company turnover is around 8 crores. During Corona time, its turnover went up to 30 crores. He is telling, sir, once again, if Corona comes, it is very good for my business, sir, he is telling. That kind of people are there. Why means, his vehicle was used 100% during Corona time, to carry the medicines from this place to another place, everything, it should be cold, refrigerated vehicle. So that kind of things he had got around 7, 10, 15 vehicles were there. So that he got fully engaged during that Corona time. So, and of course, now also they are using. And last week, his loan was sanctioned by the SBI. After verifying that, we got it around 2.25 crores for 5 vehicles purchase, each vehicle around 40 lakh rupees. So that kind of things we arranged. So we see the project properly and then we arrange it. We discuss with the things, we go to the project lines and then directly discuss with the bankers. So it's a clear cut transparency we do it. So that way we try to help them. But all the 5 hands I told will not be same. So be careful in dealing with the, especially in financial discussion with the people. So everybody can tell in a different way, very more attractive way, and in a different route they can take you. And one should be very careful about that. That's my sincere advice.
Sir, for market development assistance finance, is there any MSME single window to help us to clear online or offline our documents?
Marketing?
Market development assistance.
See, market development assistance is nothing but, see, this is another scheme. You are talking about another scheme, not with respect to financial scheme.
Is there any regional offices or online or offline to clear out the things?
Marketing assistance scheme is nothing but under Public Procurement Policy 2012, 1st of April, the policy was introduced and it was made mandatory from 1st of April 2015 onwards, Public Procurement Policy. Under that, all micro and small enterprises, the PSUs, public sector units, all departments under Ministry of under various ministries, autonomous bodies which are controlled by the Government of India, various departments funded by the Government of India are required to procure minimum 25% of their annual requirements, both in the products and the services, from micro and small enterprises from 1st of April 2015 onwards. Till now, the procurement is going on. That is one of the marketing scheme helping the micro and small enterprises. The last year procurement was 2023 to 24 was 1,67,000 crores procurement, where the micro and small enterprise procurement was 73,000 crores. Out of that, again 4% reserved for SC/ST categories, which is around 7,700 crores were procured, and again 3% procurement from women entrepreneur category, which is around 3,200 crores were procured. Under that, 1,67 crores. Okay, this is the procurement policy. That is the one. The second one is to help the MSMEs, micro and small enterprises. Again, the separate portal has been developed. That is called GEM portal. Have you heard of this? Government e-marketing portal. You know, private portal is there. It is Amazon and all this private portal is there. Now, GEM portal is a government portal, which is mainly for procurement assessment for the micro and small enterprises. So all the micro and small enterprises are required to register in the GEM portal, so that these government departments procure directly from the GEM portal from the MSME units. That is a second. The third one is under the marketing support, which you mentioned now. It is assisting the micro and small enterprises for marketing trade fair reimbursement. That is, trade fair reimbursement is what? You know, lot of trade fairs are, lot of trade fairs are happening. Lot of trade fairs are happening across India and outside India. Under that, micro and small enterprise, if they participate any trade fairs which has been approved by the Government of India, that is DCMSME, they will get a reimbursement for the stall rent which they have paid to the event organizers, and they will get the reimbursement for the to and fro expenditure, which they travel, incurred expenditure, and also for publicity materials, and also for carrying their publicity materials in the logistic expenses which they incurred. Total put together up to 1,50,000 rupees. That is split of, under split category it will have 1,25,000 for stall reimbursement and 25,000 for logistic expenditure reimbursement. Total 1,50,000 you are going to get it within the India. This is domestic trade fair. When you talk about the international trade fair, you are going to get 3 lakh rupees for stall rents, 1,50,000 rupees for airfare rent, another 3 lakh rupees for publicity material, carrying materials. Total put together 7.5 lakhs you are going to get international trade fair. These are 100% reimbursement for SC, ST and women categories. In case of general category, it will be 80%. Because this is under the domestic as well as international trade fair. So one is registration under the GEM registration portal, another one is the participate in the trade phase, and the third one is registrate in the GEM, as well as there is procurement, direct procurement under the 358 articles. Under 358 items have been reserved exclusively for micro enterprises, where the MSME units can become the direct vendors for the PSUs or central government departments. So these items are reserved exclusively for the micro enterprises or small enterprises to manufacture. So not medium or large scale industries are supposed to manufacture these items, which can be seen in our portal dcmsme.gov.in.
There is two practical challenges, sir. Number one, central government has made the startups to less than 200 crores. Public procurement can be made without any 3 financial year data. But the practical challenges we are facing that even if we are submitting our DPIIT certifications, Public procurement have given the mandate to submit the 3 financial data. So some clarity, some bridge is missing over there.
3 financial year audited balance sheet, what you are talking about.
Yes.
See, that has been relaxed as per the order issued in the April 2018 from the Ministry of MSME. You can just check the order.
Yeah, notification is there.
Notification, no, it is there.
But what happened? But practically when we are applying for the tenders.
I agree. In the initial stage, you will have you don't have a balance sheet, audited balance sheet, because you are just beginner.
Correct.
So their relaxation has been given. Notification there, relaxation has been given. But some areas where it is very important, where experience is required, where the turnover component becomes important, there the conditions sometimes become very strict about that, especially in aerospace component, defense components, when wherever you are trying to become a part of that as a vendor, in that cases you will have some kind of this kind of strictness.
Okay. And the second thing for that stalls and the reimbursement thing, is there any online or offline help desk?
Okay. For this one, there is suppose you say you are participating in one of the trade fair in Delhi. Say Delhi, it's normally in Pragati Maidan, a lot of trade fairs happens throughout the year.
Yeah, we were participating over in...
You participated?
Yeah. In Delhi, Pragati Maidan. Blast Vision.
You participated?
Yeah, we participated.
January, I think.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. What is your name of the unit?
Chandrasekhar Elite Labs Private Limited.
Huh?
Chandrasekhar Elite Polymers Private Limited.
Elite?
Polymers.
I think I remember you applied for online?
No, through VTPC we applied, but we
that is okay. That is VTPC is different. State
that's
government. In our case, we are
I
also
didn't get the
no. Your advantage. I will tell you first. The first and foremost is the trade fair should get approved from the DCMSME. Plus Vision it is approved by me. DCMSME, I know that it is approved. I have already seen that. Plus Vision is approved. Once you approve it, you can upload your. Once you get approval, once we get approval, we will pass on the message to all our association, everything, they will get information through WhatsApp, something we will send it. Once you can boldly, pay the amount to the event organizer, take the acknowledgement, and then upload on the portal. So no
MSME
need to
portal.
come to the office, nothing.
MSME portal.
Yes, that is dcmsme.gov.in. Go to that portal. Under that you go to My MSME. Once you click the My MSME, you will get 27 icons. Under that 27 icons, you can go and click Procurement and Marketing Supports PMS scheme. You click it, that you will get the domestic trade fair, international trade fair, and then barcode reimbursement. So under that, again you have to register in the Entrepreneur's View application. In that you apply it on that online. Once you have to register in the PMS portal. Once you register in the PMS portal, automatically you can register in the Entrepreneur's View application. Before going, you must apply it. Once you apply online, and you can go to participate in the trade fair. Then we will take out how many units are participated in the each trade fair. Not only Plus Vision, there is a IMS, there is a IMS, there is a Alasia, there is again IMTEX trade fair, there is a related to garment textiles or food related industries. So all these trade fairs will be visible on the portal. So once we get how many units are participated in each trade fair, we take out the list, there everything, how much money, the minimum 9 square meter is required for the reimbursement. For that, how much money the event organizer is charged. We make a list. Then with the committee of 3 members, we will forward to the Delhi. We will forward the Delhi. So once it is uploaded to everything online only, no physical, it will be uploaded online. Then the Empower Committee in Delhi, DCMSME, they will check thoroughly, they will approve the list. Once they approve the list, after completing your participation in the trade fair, you can submit the relevant document, nearly 12 documents, mandate form, feedback form, bank mandate forms, and then Udyam registration, GST copy, PAN card copy, tax invoice copy, other expenses, that is 25,000 rupees copy. Again, your application form, claim form, everything you have to apply. It is once it is approved, same portal you go again, same route, you will see the claim form on the last. They will include the claim form once it is approved. In that claim form, you have to upload your actual expenditure, how much you have done with the document uploading. So say for example 1,25,000, your stall rent is 1,25,000. You have to upload the tax invoice copy. Again 25,000 rupees extra expenditure which you have done, that also you should apply online. Once you apply claim form, then we will see how many such units are applied online. We will check out the funding requirement of all the trade fairs. Say A, B, C, so many trade fairs are there. Then total amount, how much required, we will make a Excel sheet, we will forward to Delhi. This much amount we require for the reimbursement. They will also check there on the portal. Then they will sanction orders. Once the sanction order comes, your hard copies will be submitted to DFO, or DFO will check the hard copies and the fund sanction order. We will make one set hard copy and one set will be go to PAO Chennai, Pay and Accounts Office Chennai. From there, they will directly transfer to your account without MSME involvement. They will directly, that is DBT, the direct transfer benefits. They will directly. So nowhere you need not to come to the office. So everything is online only. Okay, very easy. If you have any clarification, any doubt, you can ask me. Okay, I don't know how PTPC also mostly it is online only, or maybe you have to visit the office and everything. So we have no need to office of MSME. Directly you apply online. That's all. Huh? See, for your end, trade fair, when it's say start from 10th of September, when the trade fair starts 10th of September, 1 week before the portal closes. 1 week before the portal closes, that is say 3rd of September, the portal closes. You will not be allowed to upload. Before that, you can upload it. Now the IMTEXT February 2025 approved. Now its time is there, you can start uploading.
No, after uploading and everything, how much time does it take to get the funds into the account? Because being an MSME or a small company, the cash flow is the bigger problem.
Yes.
So is it take like 180 days, 30 days, 90 days? What is it that it takes?
Here I wanted to say one important thing. What after completing your activities, everything, submission, everything is over, there will be some delay. I agree, because still the September fund 2023, September, October, November, December, January, February, March. This 7 months pending we have received just 1 month back. So we already know in the process of finalizing all the files, we are sending it to the PAO. I think maybe next month end, all people will start getting the funding. But it is guaranteed. There is no mistake in that one. Provided if you all submit the document, online upload, everything is there, data, fund is 100% guarantee you will get it. But there will be delay. There is also reason why there is a delay. Government says, it is a subsidy. Reimbursement I am giving, that's all. It is not a right for the MSME to claim that it is a right. Their right. It is just promoting you as a participation, that's all. It's not like a salary I must give to you every month. It's not a right. It is a subsidy or a reimbursement to encourage you. You need not have to depend on that. We will give you. Don't worry. This is government money. So then what you can talk? That's all. You will get it. So any other questions? And of course, from 1st of April 2024 onwards, everything is now online only, complete online, right from application to till you get the fund. there is a total online. So no need of coming to MSME, just online upload it. And you, how to upload online and how to get it, then please ask. So that we will try to help you, how to do and what is the steps and everything. Okay? Any questions?
Can we get a
One more question. See, you should ask more question. I will be.
Can we get a regional DFO number or contact details?
No, there is no regional DFO.
Okay, okay.
Bangalore is the head office. Bangalore is the one office. Hubli is taking care of North Karnataka. They will not interfere in south side. And Gulbarga is the branch for their Hubli branch. For ours, Bangalore is the branch. That's all. In every state, there are 2 to 3 offices. In Maharashtra, Bombay, and then Nagpur. In Tamil Nadu, Coimbatore and Chennai. In Kerala, Trichur and Pondicherry. And in Delhi, there is Okla, that's all. So in each state, there are 2 to 3 offices. There is no, region-wise, there is no. Earlier, there was a MSME office in Mysuru, Yadagiri. It was closed. Branch office, it was open, I remember in 70 or 80 something, it was open. After 90, I think it was closed. No such regional office, okay. Okay, I think the questions were not asked so much what I expected. Okay, so I expect more question, more clarity. Yes, sir. Huh? Here only, KRS Road, no? Yes, I got it, okay.
Incubation Center,
No,
support for entrepreneurial and managerial development through SMSE, through incubator. See, we got the sanction letter on 9/1/2018, and we had conducted the interview in the presence of MSME observer, and the 2 ideas were selected, and we have communicated for 2 years. In 2000, reminders and communication with MSME.
Either to MSME or to Delhi?
To MSME Delhi.
Delhi also?
Yes, yes.
Did you put the MSME Bangalore?
Yes, yes.
See now, cases, MSME, once they clubbed all these 3 schemes, incubation, design clinic, and the IPR, under MSME innovative schemes, that they take as the base. From that onwards, all new cases have been taken into considerations. So all they are asked to again re-upload. Those who already got it in previous line, just like your case, you can re-upload it again. Ask them, new fresh case you can upload it. So under that case, it will be possible. Again, taking the whole story, they will not take into them because new schemes there. No, this is a new scheme.
Thank you, Mr. Rao, for that enlightening session, and thank you for all your questions. To express our gratitude, I now request Dr. Mahesh Rao, President of TiE Mysuru, to kindly present a memento to our esteemed speaker, Mr. R.Gopinath Rao.
In the works for quite some time, Dr. Sri Lakshmi Desiraju initiated this program. Sri Lakshmi, please.
Darshan Sharma, the student member from Slate by Cresta College, to deliver the closing note and vote of thanks.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of TiE Mysuru, I would like to express our heartfelt gratitude to everyone who made this event possible. Firstly, a big thank you to Mr. R.Gopinath Rao for taking the time to share his invaluable insights on government funding, support for MSMEs and startups. Your expertise has provided us with a clearer understanding of the opportunities available, and we are truly grateful for your guidance. Thank you, sir. I would also like to extend a thank to Dr. Mahesh Rao, President TiE Mysuru, for his continuous leadership and support in organizing such impactful event. Thank you, sir. I would like to extend my thanks to all members of TiE, students, colleges, and finally, we appreciate the efforts of everyone who attended and participated. Your engagement and questions made the session interactive and enriching. Thank you, everyone.